Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be doing a detailed flip of my planner. I can't remember the last time I did it. It probably hasn't been that long. I just don't remember. So I figured before I change things up a little bit for February, I would do a tour of what my planner looks like as of January the 28th. So this binder is from Franklin Covey. It is the compact size, the Anna binder in pale pink. They no longer have the pale pink, but they do still have this binder in black, which I also have. So it's right here. So if you do like this binder, it is really beautiful. So this is the pale pink Anna binder. On the back, it has a zipper. I don't usually do it up because of this flap. Nothing falls out. And in here, I have some sticky notes. These are from Cloth and Paper that I can't remember if I ordered these separately or if they came in a subscription box. I think I ordered them separately. I no longer purchase from Cloth and Paper because my tastes have changed. I do like their sticky notes though, but I have more than enough, so I don't need to order any more. So I ordered these quite a while ago. I'm not sure if they still have them, but those are Cloth and Paper. And a lot of the things I'm going to show you, I'm going to link as much as I can in the description below. So if something is not linked, let me know and I will see if it's available. If I didn't link it, actually, you know what? It's because it's not available, because I do always take the time to look. So yeah, if it's not linked, it's not available. Okay. All right. So the inside of my binder here, let's start with the left. So it has two pen loops actually. The Franklin Covey binders have two pen loops. I never usually use the one on the left. So I'm thinking if I ever branched off and ordered a different binder purchased another binder other than Franklin Covey, I don't think I would miss this second pen loop. Although the odd time, not while traveling, but just when I'm traveling from floor to floor in my house, and I know that that's a specific highlighter I'm going to be using, I'll put a highlighter in there and then off I go. But otherwise I don't use it for pens or anything like while I'm on the go. I put this lace in here. I bought the lace from Michael's, and I have a couple here. These are they're from Michael's Celebrate It brand, I guess. So I have a white one and a like, what would you call this, off-white or ivory color. I'm finding I'm using this one the most. The white's pretty, but I find that I'm using this. This feels more vintage to me, but anyways. So these I won't link because I just went into Michael's and I bought them. Okay. But what I did was on a piece of acetate, I glued this piece of lace on it just with my Tombow adhesive tape runner. And it works perfectly. And then that just lives right here. And I have that little lace detail whenever I'm in my planner, and I absolutely love it. Like, I love it so much. And I bought, you'll see when I set my binder up for next month, I'm going to have different dividers, but I bought this acetate, these, I think it's 12 by 12 size sheets of acetate on Amazon. I'll link it below. I don't think it was that expensive, 25 pieces. They call them tracing templates, but it is acetate, and that's what this is glued on. I just cut a sheet, and yeah, it's working quite well. I went into a local art store that we have here that sells all this stuff, but they were sold out of the acetate, and the girl that worked there, she was just shocked. She's like, we can't seem to keep it in stock. So that's why I went to Amazon. I do try to shop local as much as I can. But yeah, so I bought it off Amazon. Okay, so this here is a routine card that I made. There is a video, I'll link that below if you like to watch how I made my routine cards. This one here, I made it, I filmed it in a reel for Instagram, but I made smaller ones, and they are from this brand. I've talked about these a few times in my videos. I'm absolutely in love with them. I don't think you pronounce the G. This is Italian, at least the the owner of the store that I bought these from said that you don't pronounce the G. I think it's Foglietto. Yeah, you can find them on Instagram and Pinterest. But I'll link the store where I bought them. It's called Fidon Pens. It's in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. She said that she does have a lot of people from the US who order from her shop. They do deliver. So if you like these cards and you can't find them where you are, I'll link that shop below. But I love these memo cards. So I have these two, and then one that's just all the cream color with different like summer grid, lined, blank, dot grid. So yeah, these should keep me busy for a while. If you guys have any other ideas of what to use these for, let me know. I love these. I'm obsessed with them. So I made a routines card. So I have my AM and PM routines on here, as well as my weekly routines. And I just decorated with some stickers, and I placed that here so when I need to look at it, it's easily accessible. In the inside pocket, I have some Happy Planner stickers. I don't use them often, but I would love to use these in my planning just to make it fun and exciting, and then I forget that they're there. But anyhow, so these were long sheets, if you're familiar with Happy Planner sticker books, and I just cut them down to fit. So they're easily, easy for on the go. So I have those in the inside pocket. So yeah, I guess I should, if you're not familiar with the Anna binder, it has this pocket here, which I don't put anything in here, so I'm okay just to have my lace in there for decoration. And you have this pocket here, which is where I put my routine card, and then it has the inside zipper as well. And I just love how that looks peeking out. Okay, so the Deco. This here came as a freebie. She felt a page turn as the next chapter of her life began. I love this so much. From Pen, Paper, and Plans, which is where I ordered this charm. The clip that the charm is on, I got when I was in Nova Scotia. It's like a package of rose gold bow clips. This one came on a different clip, but I switched it out to put the rose gold one on. But this charm here itself is from Pen, Paper, and Plans. And then this was a freebie that I got, and I just love the vintage florals and how pretty that looks in here. This is from a scrapbook paper pad that I have. I cut it out. Progress will lead to change. I just liked how that looked peeking out, because if you don't know already, I'm obsessed with the vintagey stuff these days. Okay, so these are stickers that I just put in here behind my task cards, and they fit the theme of the vintagey kind of feel. So I really love, I've always struggled with deco in my planner, like in the pockets, but these I feel they suit. And these are from Amazon. And I don't think that these were expensive. I think they're around $10, and it's a bunch of like die cut stickers. And they're vintage. I think they're called vintage. I'm not really sure, but I'll link them below in case you would like to have a look. And so that's where those came from, until I figure out what to do with them like permanently, in whether it be memory planning or something else I create. For now, they're just going to live there. All right. And then my task cards are so these task cards are from Poi and Hun. She no longer has them. So I will link below a couple of other options that one of my amazing subscribers told me about. So they're not going to say tasks on them, but they are blank cards in case you want to make your own. And then just with my label maker, I made my own tasks. These are the order that I do my planning in. So I have daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly. Okay, so those live there. I do have a video on that as well, if you'd like to check out how I made those. This here is from Sterling Ink, and I get their subscription, I should say her name is Catherine. I get her subscription kit every month, and every month it comes with a little card with the month, and so I think that looks cute there. The colors just, I don't know, they just blend, they go together. This dashboard here, it says the best is yet to come, with the gold confetti and the gold font. This came in my Jane's Agenda subscription box for January, and I do subscribe to Jane's Agenda. I get her subscription box every month, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with Jane's Agenda. So it also came with this moody floral dashboard, and I love how they paired together. And I love having this at the front of my planner. when I open it up, I have instead of having a page lifter, I choose to do a cover from Jane's Agenda. And it doesn't really bother me. Like if I have my binder open and I go to close it, you can see it doesn't close. Like if I had a page lifter there, it would lay flat, but I don't mind just giving it a little tug and then it'll lay flat. So, and then I can close it, no problem. I don't mind that because it's worth it to me to have pretty deco when I open my planner. Okay, so that's the Moody Floral Dashboard from Jane's Agenda. These sticky notes are from a Jane's Agenda subscription box. I think the September one, I'm not 100% sure. So I put this on here. This is from this Don't Forget. It's from a scrapbook that I got from Michael's, just I think Recollections brand. I got it a while ago, so I don't think they have it anymore. It was all vintagey stuff. I have the small version. I bought the small version too because I was just obsessed with it. So it's this one. And I have the big 12 by 12 version of this. And it's just a whole bunch of like vintage style, nope, like scrapbook. I think that one came in this one, or maybe it came in another one. You know what? I think this actually came in the same one that this is from. And it is so torn, like, because I've used it so much. None of the, like, I couldn't even show you. They're just everywhere. They're not in a bound book anymore. But anyhow, so what I did was I cut this out, and then on the back, I glued, let me show you. I got these from Amazon. I will link them below. These are just, you know, scrapbook paper, vintage. As you can tell, I love vintage. So I just found one that I really liked and I glued it on the back so that I could have it on both sides. And yeah. So it's a funny story though. When I ordered these, I thought they were 12 by 12. So when I got them, I was like, they're tiny, but it's okay. It's good to have small stuff too. But anyway, so that's why I did that. And this was my intention with this. I don't really want to write anything permanent on here at this time. So I have this sticky note here and I just figured this is sort of, I'm on the go, or let's say I'm like going to bed and I quickly have a thought that comes to my head that I need to take care of. Instead of going to my task list, just go straight here and just write it down on the sticky note. So then the next day I'm like, oh yeah, I have to do that. Right. So yeah, that's my intention with that. Instead of having to like go to where's today and, you know, flip through my planner and find today and write it down as a task. So that's the intention with that. And that's why it's near the beginning. This is from Catspresso Co. It's like a jelly dashboard with pockets. And I've been obsessing over these for a long time. And she has been sold out of the personal wide size for quite some time. Not that I go on weekly or even monthly to check, but like regularly enough. I'm like, oh, she's still sold out. So when she had these, I think it was in December, I ordered 2. So yeah, so I put this is from Cloth. These are all from Cloth and, no, this one's from Poi and Hun. Make each day a masterpiece. And then these are from Cloth and Paper. And so I love the clear aesthetic, and I love how you can see things peeking through. I think it looks so pretty. So that's what that is. So that's from Catspresso Co. And I will link that below. This is from Elamon Paper Co. I ordered this a couple years ago. It's a personalized dashboard with the blush pink. You can barely see it. I wish it was darker. I ordered 2. And this is before I was even in the compact size. They were in half letter, so I trimmed this one down so I could have one in my compact. But it's a very good quality vellum, like really good quality. So it has my name on it and then the letter M in blush pink. So I just have that layered with this winter dashboard that I made on Canva with all the winter things. And on the back, I have sticky notes. These are from Midori. I ordered these from my favorite local stationery shop called Fide-On Pens. And they are these ones. So you've got the white, the craft, and more white. Really, it's like legit paper, very thin and soft, whereas most sticky notes are like a thicker. So these are I really like these. So I have a few here for when I need them. Okay, my year at a glance, I made this on Canva, or future log. Year at a glance, future log. I made all of these myself on Canva. Same with my master task list, my to buy list. These sticky notes are from Jane's Agenda. They came in my subscription box for January. So they match the teal page finder there. It's like a teal theme. You know, you've got your, they just, yeah, so beautiful. So that's where that is from. Okay, and then this is from Sterling Ink. It came in my subscription kit. And I like having, I used to put these at the beginning of my monthlies, but I think I'm just going to put the month, because each subscription kit, we get one for that month. And I'm just going to put it right here at the start of my sections. That way it's just quick and easy. This came with my Jane's Agenda sub box as well. Let's do what we love and do a lot of it. Oh, I love that. So that came in actually this month's subscription box. And this clip, again, I got these in when I was in Halifax at a stationery store. This here, Paper Test Designs, Hey Planner Girl. This was a collab that they did a few months back. I think it was in the summertime. And I just love the vintage look of this. And it's all about self-care, all the things you can do for self-care. And I have it in my me section. And then these are human design, like prices for different options of coaching that I want to do. So that's what I'm saving up for. And then this came in the Jane's Agenda, actually not a subscription box. This came in their menstruation tracking. And it was in the half letter size, but I trimmed it. That's why it's not perfect. But look how beautiful this vellum is. So it comes with their menstruation tracking, and I have it in full letter size. And I also ordered it in half letter so that I could have, well, I ordered it first in the full letter because I had a separate full letter disc bound planner. Is that what you would call it? A disc bound notebook. And then I had all my self-care. And after about 3 months, I realized it's just too big, and I didn't like that. So then I ordered it in a half letter. Then I had it in my my classic Franklin planner, and that worked for a little while. And then I switched to my compact, and now I do something totally different for my wellness. But I loved the dashboard so much. So the fact that I am a woman does not make me weak. Being a woman is my superpower. It's like my favorite. Absolute favorite. So I have that in my me section as well. These health logs I made on Canva myself, and this is where I track symptoms for my cycle. So this here represents not the date, but the day of my cycle that I'm on, and then the different symptoms. So that way I can track over time, and then when I go to see my endocrinologist or doctor, or naturopath, then I have here, and I do know the trends, like in the first 5 days, I always get a headache, and my hot flashes and this and that. And, but anyways, so that's what that is about. So I've got a couple of those in there, and then appointment log. So these were all of my personal appointments for January, and then for myself and my husband is where I track all of that. My kids are adults, so they take care of themselves. And then these are notes from doctor's appointments. And I made these myself, and I got this idea from the Hey Planner Girl and Paper Test Designs collab that came with these. Like, these came with that very collab. So I made my own with my own coloring, my own fonts. Okay, so this, if you're interested in this, they do have their version of it, which is still good. Mine is, it's a little bit different. It's not exactly the same as hers, but that's where the idea came from. These floral note pages that you're going to see throughout, these are from SM Plans. They're my absolute favorite. I've got the lined, and then I also have the grid. The grid are my favorite. And then this came in my sub box for January for Jane's Agenda. It's an Audrey Hepburn quote. I just love the teal and pink. Oh, so pretty. My reading log or podcast log. So I'm currently reading a book called Psychology of Money. So when I started it, when I ended it, I haven't put the author in yet. And then instead of stars, I put hearts. And then what the book or podcast was. I mean, yeah, if it's a podcast, you know, like you put the podcast name and then what the title of that episode was. But for book, I guess it doesn't really make sense, but you know what I mean. So I really like this. I got this idea from SM Plan. She has a something similar to this, not the same layout, but like a reading. So yeah, I made my own version. And then TV shows and movies. I actually finished this show last night. I binged it. It was so cute. Loot, it's called, with Maya Rudolph. Oh, I loved it so much. And I just found it by accident. I think we're watching Truth Be Told right now with Octavia. Is her last name Spencer? I'm not really sure. It's on Apple TV. And then I was just scrolling through to see what else was on there, because we're also watching Your Honor with Bryan Cranston. Oh, great show. But yeah, and then I found Loot. Oh my gosh, I loved it. I'm giving it 5 hearts. I've looked it up, and they have renewed it for a second season. So I'm really excited about that. But you can see my husband and I, we like to watch TV. So this is TV and movies so far this year that we've watched. And I put the date of when I finished it, not when I started it. So that's what that's all about. I just need to go back and see when we finished that one. And then this is like the network. So where was it? What the TV show movie was, the date I finished, and then the rating. I like to watch certain things more than once. So it's neat to go back and go, what did I think of that again? Right? All right. No spend tracker. I got this idea from SM Plans and I made my own. Great idea. And on the back, I just jot down like what if I spent money, what did I spend it on, and what day I spent it on. I have to update this because there are more circles that I did not spend on planner stuff. But that's my goal with this, is no spend on non-essentials. Online orders. This is from SM Plans. Okay. And then these tab dividers throughout are from Jane's Agenda. And I'll link them below. I don't know what they're called. So you can see here's the cursive. And then this is like a marble. And then this is like chevron. So pretty. And then, oh, look at these florals. Stunning. And then the cursive again. I think it's French. It's very romantic. So those are from Jane's Agenda. Now, I ordered these maybe 2 years ago. Like, I don't really remember. And I swear I ordered them in personal wide size. They don't, if you go on their website, they don't have it in personal wide. But I swear I ordered these in personal wide. Maybe they used to and they don't anymore. So your closest that you'll get to personal wide would be B6. They are taller, so you will have to trim them down, and they are a little bit wider. So I'm not sure how that would work because of the holes. Yeah. I've recently ordered some things in B6, so stay tuned. I will share a video. I'll unbox it in a video, and then I'll share how I size it to see how you can make it work with your half letter. But they do personal size. If you are in personal, they do half letter unpunched in case you are in a Franklin Covey 7-ring binder. But yeah, so just to kind of pre-frame that. This is from that same scrapbook paper pad that this is from, and that this is from. I just love it. It says you can do it. This paper clip is Kate Spade. I got this years and years ago when I was still in the corporate world. And I got it from, back then it was a bookstore called Chapters. Now it's Indigo. I don't know if they have that. I don't think they would even still have them. It's kind of like a Marshall's type store. It's, one of those, little stationery finds that you find. Here's the other Catspresso Co. jelly dashboard with pockets. And these cards are cloth and paper, Jane's Agenda. This I made on Canva. It's my vision board for 2023. And this is one of those Foglietto memo cards that I made. This is my goals tab, my goals section. I made my quarterly goal planning inserts on Canva. This here is from that same scrapbook paper pad, right? Same one as this card and this. And then on the back, I put one of these for that vintage feel. I accidentally punched it too low, so it doesn't stick up, but that's okay. It's really there for looks, because I just love it. So yeah, so these are my goal planning inserts. And then I also made for my rolls and big rocks, I made that on Canva as well. This is from Crafty Brina. It's a etched dashboard. It has florals on it. I don't know if you can see that. If I put something dark under it, you might be able to see it more. That's the only thing with the etched, is that they're noticeable to you, but in pictures they don't really show up. But they are very thin. They do not bulk your planner, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so this section here is my CEO section. This is from Cloth and Paper. You can see it's just a tad bit more narrow. I don't remember what size this was when I bought it. I bought it years ago. But it is the vintage newspaper print in white font. They also have it in black. So pretty. This is from that same scrapbook paper pad, the typewriter. And then this is the same as the bookmark that I have in here. It's that same. So I just cut it like a little piece. I love it, and it's shiny and has a cool texture to it. Okay, so I made this on Canva. This is my KPIs as a real estate agent, where I track. This is an image I found on Pinterest, and then I just put it on the back in Canva. So this is where I track my listing appointments, buyer appointments for the year, my social media numbers, and then activity tracker as far as leads, appointments booked, all that stuff. And then this is the breakdown each month. So I'll be able to see month by month how I did with everything. And then here's where I track my closings. This is an image from Canva that I printed on the back of the cover. And then, yeah, so these are closings. And this is from Calixta Creations. It's a rose dashboard. It has a tab. You can get it without a tab, but I got it with the tab so that it's easy to find. And this I made myself, probably on Canva. I made it years ago. It was half letter, and then I trimmed it down to fit in here. I love it. This is from that planner, Paper Test Designs and Hey Planner Girl collab. So what I use this for, it's contacts. I use this for contacts for like this company here. They do kitchens and bath, just so I can vet them before I refer them to clients. So then I just have a place to put their info so that I don't forget who they are, because I have people reach out to me through email and through Instagram all the time. And I want to, there's certain people, if I like their profile and it looks like they do good work, I want to put their info here and then, you know, have that to refer to. And then these are coaching notes. These are Hey Planner Girl, or no, sorry, Paper Test Designs printables. I like these ones. They're grid. Says date, but I put what the topic was. And then you have all these different categories based on what you're going to use this for. So I use them for coaching notes. This is from this same paper pad. I made my own bookmark. And then these are from Cloth and Paper. These are the executive style note-taking. I was going to say sheets. They're not sheets. You know what I mean. I made this myself on Canva. This is to track my 411 meetings with Tyler. This tab here is just, I think it's an Avery label. And then I used stickers from, because I wish my label maker did the vintage font, but it doesn't. So this sticker sheet came in the Happy Planner travel sticker book. And do you know what? True story. I bought the sticker book for this font, and I've had this for years and I've just never used it. And I was like, I'm going to pull those out and I'm going to make my tabs out of them. I did use it when I went to Nova Scotia and when I went to like the planner conference, like even though it's not like I drove there. But anyways, yeah, pretty cute sticker book. So I use these stickers to make my tabs, because you guys know I love the typewriter font. And then this is from Cloth and Paper, SM Plans. Love the SM Plans. This is the winter one. Oh, they're so pretty. These ones here, these are for the Franklin Covey compact size, but I didn't want them to go to waste, so I just moved them in here, and then when they're done, I'll take it out, and then I'm only going to keep personal wide size in here. Okay, so these are the Paper Test Designs as well. These are the Avery labels that I labeled myself, SM Plans. And then this section is my schedule section. This is from Sterling Ink. Came in one of the subscription kits. I love it. And I made all of my schedule inserts myself. So my monthlies. These tabs here are from pretty sure they're Crafty Brina. I will link them below. So I have monthly, daily, and weekly. And this just marks the page that I'm on. So this is my January monthly. And this is my February monthly. And my March monthly. And these little index tabs I got from Fidon pens. And this is what they look like. There's 2 sheets in a pack, and there are 12 of them. So it's perfect for 12 months of the year. They have them in the gold, and they also have them in different colors. And so then I figured, because they're not, they're so subtle, that I thought that they would look really cute on my monthlies. And they don't take up much room. They don't stick out, but then they're still easy to find. So that's what those are there. Okay, so I just have 3 months of monthlies in here. That's what I'm going to be keeping at a time. And then my weekly, or my day on 2 page. So I have my dashboard on the front, my schedule and tasks, and then a page for notes. So like I said, I made these myself on Canva. So far, so good. This is my first month using them. And down here is where I have my sales activity. And I'm tracking when I'm on the phone. Every time I make a contact, I circle it in. And it's motivating. It's, you know, it makes it kind of fun when I do my calls, because if you're in any type of sales, calling people is not fun. But this makes it fun. And then I document here if I got leads or booked appointments, things like that. So, and every now and then I'll decorate with some stickers or some washi tape. Okay, so I'll take you to today. This is from Jane's Agenda. It's called a hybrid dashboard. You can get one that says today or inbox. I chose today. Okay, and then more. These are happy planner stickers. So this takes you to today, and then here's my daily. That way it's easy to find. I could also use, these are from Franklin Planner. These are the progressive task lists that I use for a compass card. But I find this really easy to find the page that I'm on. So I just move this over day by day. And then my weeklies I made on Canva as well. My week at a glance. Okay, and then same thing with my, my tab. Okay, next section is just notes. Brain dump for brain dumping notes. This is from Sterling Ink. And cloth and paper, and then this, you know, my SM plans. And this is, yeah, just notes for my market minute every month, or every day. Oh my gosh, every week. I jot down the stats, I look them up, and I jot them down, and that way when I film my market minute, I've got all my numbers here. And then lately I've been finding I'm watching like TV shows, and they'll say a word, then I'm like, I have never heard that word. What is that? So I decided to make a section in my planner. I'm like, I'm gonna upgrade my vocabulary. So one guy used apoplectic, I can't even say it, but it's like overcome with anger. Never heard that word. Still needs to look this one up. So that's what that's about. And this is just notes for when I make a reel. Okay, and these are from Muji, little page flags. I just covered up, those are people's names, so I covered that up. Yeah, this is cloth and paper. So yeah, I went to a really good mastermind and wrote down a bunch of notes. Keep them in here for now while I'm still referencing it. I don't think I'm going to move it to my CEO section. It's all real estate related. I don't think I'm going to move it there because it's not something I'm going to need all the time, but I am still referencing it now because I'm implementing things in my business. So I just keep it in here for now, but it won't stay in here all year. And then lots of SM plans. And then more cloth and paper for when I need it. These are SM plans, are half sheets. So I punch them and then just cut the slits so that they're easy to access. And these are good for notes, and I can rip it out and take it with me if I'm not taking my planner in the store, like that type of idea. Sterling Ink. And I made these on Canva, my master project list, and I put in the topics there. A couple of those, and then like front and back, and then this is to break down my projects. And cloth and paper, SM plans. This is where I was brain dumping on my routines before I made my routine card. So I don't even need this info anymore, but I don't want to throw it out because I have room down here and I have room here. So I'm going to keep that in there. This came in a Kate Spade agenda from a few years back. And I thought it's going to waste just sitting in that planner, not being used. So I ripped it out. It's a spiral binding. So I trimmed it and sized it to my personal wide. Okay, and then I didn't glue this side because nothing's going to fall out because the holes kind of keep it in place. And I glued this side. And then on the back, I put paper from this paper pad on the back, and then I glued that lace on the back there because the front has the gold polka dots. This side had nothing, so that I wanted it to decorate that. And who says the back of your planner can't be cute, right? So this I won't be able to link because that came from a Kate Spade planner from a very long time ago. And then these are various stickers from various shops. These are Franklin Planner. These are custom from Papery Planning. They say follow-up calls, 411 meetings. And then Happy Planner, Paper Panda. These are my favorite. These are Sweet Caress, Paper Panda. Yeah, so those are there. I don't use them every day, but every now and then I like to have them. And then this is from Tonya Plan. She has the clear page lifters. I've yet to find a shop that has them for personal wide. So this is for Franklin Covey Compact. So it is not as tall or as wide, but that's okay. It's just a page lifter. It doesn't need to be, it doesn't really need to be. This adhesive pocket, I believe, is from Cloth and Paper. And then I just put a picture of me and my besties from this past summer in there. And there's a picture of Ryan and I at our cottage catching the full moon. And then in the back here, my ruler. It's from a company called Design Works. It's for bullet journaling. I don't bullet journal, but I do use these every now and then. And yeah, I love this ruler. They have them in 2 other colors. Here's where I swatched my Tombos. So I've got those there to reference. This is from that collab with Paper Test Designs and Hey Planner Girl. So I just using this for like things I need to follow up with that won't necessarily, if they're not like super urgent, and I may not have my that month of inserts with me, so I don't have to like flip back and see where I delegated something. So I just have them all there. And then these are came in a Jane's Agenda sub box. She does have these on her site if you wanted to order them, and they're just the craft sticky notes. Love them. And I have like just to buy, that way I can just tear it off and go. And then pictures, me and my hubby at our cottage. That's it. And this pen I got off, I got this recently. It's a fountain pen, fine nib. I love the rose gold. And it has a converter in it, which I love because you just twist it to get your ink in. It's just so nice. And it was under $40. I'll link it. It's so pretty. So I don't like though how it's so small, and then it has an elastic band and it's so stretched from my thicker pens that it doesn't look right sitting that low. So I try to move it up, but I'd rather stay in and not fall out than look cute. So that's okay. So that is my detailed flip, sharing with you where everything is from. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll link as much as I can below. I am going to be changing things up for February. I've been working on some things. It's not going to be a drastic change, but stay tuned for that. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, by the way, this binder came with 1-inch silver rings. I put 1 1/4-inch gold rings in here because I love gold and pink. You can see the hardware here is silver, which still looks pretty, but I prefer the gold. So just so you know, if you do order the black Anna binder, it will come with 1-inch rings. I don't have them in here right now because I did have my gold rings in here, but yeah, they come with 1-inch silver rings, just so you know. Okay, so yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe for more planning videos, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.